Hello and welcome back to Ascension. Before I start this episode, I'd like to know if anything seems a bit off with the face cam, it's because I got a new lamp for Christmas, and yes, this is the first video I'm recording since Christmas. Also, I moved the face cam when I was cleaning the monitors, so hopefully all that stuff looks fine, and I'll keep an eye on it and adjust it if I have to, but just bear with me if it seems a bit off. But anyway, pretty much what I did since last episode, I ran around, I collected a bunch of jade and these exoskeletal plates. I actually don't have much on me because I went back to the base. But I also found a ton of grasshoppers around here. You know, as you can see them around there. And there's just a ton that spawn here. And I just kind of AFK'd around here and a bunch of locusts spawned. And I killed the locusts, 10 of them in total, and got a ton of elastic fibers. And there's even another one right now that appeared as I was starting the intro of this video. So let's just fight this guy real quick. But overall, I'm pretty sure I have enough of the Erebus supplies that I can make all the armor sets now. And these guys aren't that challenging. Although if I died right now and lost all these levels, I would be very upset. Because I plan to use these levels to do some stuff in this episode. But overall, please give a loot chest. Nope, no loot chest. It's more experience. Useless experience. But, yeah. So, actually, I had pretty bad luck. Out of the 10, or now 11 locusts, I only got 2 loot chests. There was a third one, but it didn't spawn properly. Like, it spawned at an angle, like, between the blocks, so it didn't place. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all I've done between episodes. I did try and find the Horn of Despair, but had no luck, or not the Horn of Despair. Actually, one flew down as I started the video when I killed it. From a hive somewhere around here, I assume. But, not the Horn of Despair, the Antlion mini-boss. Yeah, that's the right one. So I tried to find that, but I had no luck just because they're so rare to find. Almost walked into cicadas. That would have been bad. But yeah, the antlions are just kind of hard to find. I can't find it, and I think I'm just going to not fight it. And maybe in the next series when I revisit the Erebus there, because I do plan to have the Erebus in my 1.7 mod packs and such. So maybe we'll find it in my next series I do, but I don't think we're going to battle it in Ascension. But besides the Antlion, I'm pretty sure I've done everything there is to do in the Erebus, or most of it. There's still some dungeon loot I didn't find, like the max speed bow. But I have had no luck looking around for dungeons either. So I think this is going to be the final episode with Erebus stuff. And I have all the stuff to make all the armor. There is some other stuff I didn't do. But I just don't want to take the time to look into all that when the series is going to end shortly enough. Like, there's only going to be a few more episodes. So, yeah. But if you look in here, I did find something nectar, which can make a homing beacon, a jar of honey, a bee taming amulet, a honeycomb, and honey drip to make a lot of stuff. I had no idea that this stuff was even in here. I could try making a bee taming amulet with it. Do I have gold on me, actually? Yes, I do. I don't know why, but I do. Possibly from a dungeon, because I did find a couple off camera and looted them, but there's nothing spectacular in them. I thought for a second that was another locust. So, yeah, but there are some bees around here, so let's see if I can just make a workbench real quick and make one of those bee taming amulets. So, I don't know. I did try the beetle one. I remember the last episode, was it? But I remember I tried it, but I didn't have any luck for some reason. And, oh, also, I haven't found dragonflies, or at least enough to make the dragonfly stuff. So that's kind of disappointing, but there's just not really much I can do about that because they're just a rare mob, and I've been running around for a few hours off camera and I can't find them. So, I mean, what more can I really do? And, bee taming amulet. Oops, that's not my sword. That's my sword. So, yeah, let's see if I can tame one of these bees with the amulet. Okay, so these are the bees, but I cannot seem to do anything with the... Oh, I hit them and now they're all angry at me. Whoops. But, yeah, these bees drop nectar, and that's how I got it. I think I just got, yeah, some more. So, I have no idea how to use the bee taming amulet. I made it and tried at least, but... You know, I don't want to really take the time to look it up again and do all that, because like I said, there's only a few more episodes with the series, and I want to focus on doing some of the other content I haven't done, like the end stuff that I still haven't got to, and, oh, cicada. Anyway, I think that's a good point for me to teleport back to my base here, so, yeah. Okay, so I'm back at the base here, and a lot of the stuff is still in this backpack since I haven't had time to sort it yet, but, if you look in here, you'll see I have a lot of exoskeletal plates. Like I said, I farmed a lot of them off camera. I killed a lot of just mobs running around, you know, like beetles, actually just mainly beetles, and I got a lot more jade as well. But to make sure I only make the items I need to, I'm going to head back to the overworld real quick, and we're going to take a look at the Hall of Ascension to make sure, or I'll just take the items from the Hall of Ascension, and oh, I forgot how degraded my armor was. Good thing I didn't stay around fighting too long, or else it would have broke on me. But, yeah, so this is like what I call the Erebus special set. It's like a super exoskeletal set with buffs. And, oh, for a second I thought I lost my legs when they went there, but I took them off. So, whew. But yeah, there is still some stuff I didn't get here. The web slinger I did get. There's the max speed bow, the bone club. I think the jade pax was supposed to go here, and I can make that too. The wasp sword I did get, but I forget what the other item was. But there are a few other cool weapons I didn't find, but they were mainly just dungeon loot kind of stuff. Oh, the scorpion pincer, that was the other one. But I never got a strap from a scorpion to make it. But yeah. So now I'm going to get out all this stuff and we can make the armors. Okay, so I got all the stuff I need to craft the armors, and just to mention, that's the scorpion pincer thing I was talking about. I never got this drop, so I couldn't make any of this stuff with it, but that was the other weapon thing, so yeah. Anyway, so I got a ton of these exoskeletal plates now. Probably way more than I need, actually, but oh well. But yeah, so there, 40, or 44 actually. 50. I think I'll just leave them like that because, yeah, you can't convert them back just in case I need any of these for any reason. Probably don't, but just to be on the safe... you can use this instead of leather for books? Huh, I didn't realize that. But anyway, so pretty much we need to make the rest of the armor set. So first, I think I'll start with the jade one, just so we have that for display. And then there's the exoskeletal armor set, which is made just like a normal armor set here. So we need the full thing. What? Oh, how'd I make a block? Oh, a block was 4. I'm not sure how I did that, but okay. And so that's the full reinforced exoskeletal. We already had the exoskeletal. We have the jade. So now we just need to do this. I can't make this because I don't have the enhanced glider wing. For a second, I thought it only needed 2 dragonfly wings, but if you look here, I only have 2. So yeah, like I said, I would have liked to have got more, but I just never ran into the dragonflies, so I couldn't get more, and they're just kind of hard to find. But I can't make the the upgraded glider chest plate because of that. I think I didn't even have enough velocity. Actually, I had just enough, I think. But the other items we need to make are the boots and the goggles, or the reinforced goggles. So I can do that now by upgrading this. This is like the upgraded version of the goggles. And the other item, I believe, is the legs. So you make reinforced exoskeletal legs like that. Close enough. And then you surround them with biovelocity. And I believe this is the only thing we'll need it for, but I can also upgrade this to higher tiers using more biovelocity. I think you need to surround it fully again. So this would make tier 2. But just to make sure, yeah, I can just upgrade up to tier 2. But I think I'll wait and show you how they work first so you can compare the difference. And the other thing is the jump boots like this. So let me get that stuff real quick. And finally, here is the jump boots. So yeah, you can't upgrade these any further. And that's also what the locust drop was, the elastic fiber. So I got all of the high tier armor set besides the glider chest plate here, just because I couldn't have the dragonfly wings. And I could also have upgraded the sprint legs more. I just didn't have all the upgrade stuff. So let me just put on this armor. Actually, let's head back to the Hall of Ascension first, and then I'll show you what this armor does. Okay, so to start, let's put the other armors on their displays. Here's the basic exoskeletal made from the normal plates. So the reinforced set goes here, and of course equips it to me first. And then the jade set goes here, of course, once again equipping it to me first. So we have all those sets, and the last one to put in here is the special set, as I call it. But, oh, I forgot to mention the sprint legs. But okay, this is my normal sprint speed. Put the sprint legs on. This is my enhanced sprint speed. So it makes your sprint speed a bit quicker, not your walk speed. And I don't have a workbench on me, so I can't upgrade them. So let me just run back to the main part of the base and do that real quick. Okay, so here's the tier 2 sprint legs. And yeah, I didn't clean up all this stuff yet. I've been a bit lazy. And I don't have any more biovelocities or Erebus stuff here. And I'm running really quick now because I have speed. So let's head back over to the hall and wait for the speed to run or wear off, not run off. And yeah, so I got one last 8-second application of that. But while we're waiting for that, the helmet here, it gives you night vision 2. I'm not sure if there's actually a buff to having higher night vision, but well, it gives you night vision 2. So these are the sprint 2 legs. A bit quicker than sprint 1. It's hard to really see the difference, I think. But if you get all the way up to sprint 9, you're just blazing fast. You'll just move so fast. I can't really describe it anything more than fast. But yeah, and the jump boots, they make you jump really high. They don't actually give you jump boost, so I think it does stack. But if we walk up here and get the buffs, you'll see how high I can jump. So, yeah. Pretty high. So yeah, I really like this armor set just because it has a lot of really cool effects. You have the glider chest plate, you have the night vision, you have the super sprinting and the jumping, and I don't know, it's just a really cool armor set you can make, but it requires a lot of high-end mob drops to get, so pretty challenging. But that completes the Erebus armor stand stuff. And whoops. So I think the other thing that went here was the Wild Sword, which I did get as loot from a chest. So yeah, that kind of fills out all the Erebus stuff. And I forget what goes in the cases actually. And I can also make the Jade Paxel, just to mention it's like that. A Paxel being a pickaxe, axe, and shovel all in one. So yeah, so I can make that, the Jade Sword even, Jade Blocks. But I never figured out how to use the Taming Amulets, but oh well, that's a minor detail. So off camera, I'll double check what stuff goes here. If I have it, I'll put it in the spots, and I'll make sure I put everything in the correct place, like the Wasp Sword might have went up here, I can't remember. But yeah, that does complete all the armor sets though, which was the main goal of the Hall of Ascension here. We defeated the 13 bosses, and that just leaves, I think, 1 mini-boss actually. Well, the Goblin Chieftain Remax, we beat the Locust, we couldn't find the Antlion, so that only released the Fire Fiend in the end as the last real mini-boss of the series, so yeah. Okay, so I went ahead and made the Jade Paxel, you know, that's the recipe. And I just threw everything in the chest here just because I didn't want to bother sorting it all right now. But I'll do it off camera along with this stuff. Probably. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But yeah, I want to use these levels. The only thing I didn't get yet was the last Goki stats. And since this does use experience and not levels, so it doesn't matter how many levels I have, like enchanting, you only want to be 30 and not higher sort of thing. I'm just going to level this all up right now, so I think I can get all these maxed easily enough. But that was one of the goals. I put it off just because the faster dig speed and stuff could throw me off. It wasn't really a negative, but yeah, so I got all... Oh, swimming. I almost missed that one because it already is goldish in color. So yeah, all of these are now max level, and that was another one of the Hall of Ascension goals. So I think the only one, actually let's just run over there real quick to be sure, but I think the only one I'm missing is the cat actually. The cat and that last mini boss in the end. So yeah, so we actually almost have all the goals done just in time for the series to end, but yeah, we did the beacon, the dragon, the waves, the stats, the arcane scrolls, the armor sets, the bosses, so we just need the last pet, the cat, and the mini-boss. So yeah, let me just repair this armor now, and then I'll start on the next thing. Okay, so this is a bit funny. I just spent the last few minutes trying to find where I put my end anchor stone, or the end explorer one. It's usually in here. And after searching everywhere, I decided to check this chest, and ta-da, this is where I put all the other anchor stones. So... but anyway, I wanted to head to the infested forest biome, I think it's called, in the end. So, yeah, here it is. I put the anchor stone right in front of it because I knew it would be coming here. I have the biome compass here, infestation remedies, I think that's how it's said. And, yeah, so I don't think I'll need the spatial dash gem when I get down there, but supposedly there's a silverfish dungeon. Okay, that might actually be it. So, yeah, I don't know much about this biome. I know it's a spooky biome with, I think, vampire bats. Right? Yeah, infested bats, vampire bats. You know, apparently a lot of silverfish like to jump around here too. So, I don't know. There's no real ball structure, but it's just a place I want to explore in the end. So, I have a bad feeling about teleporting directly on top of it. So instead, let's just teleport here and see what happens. I'm going to throw this back in. Oh, I can't fit it in there. Ooh. And there, just in case I die or anything, so I don't lose it. And, yeah, so this is a dungeon, and apparently one of these hurts me. The one that looks... Oh, I'm poisoned? Huh. So, apparently that's the silverfish dungeon. Oh, of course these are silverfish egg blocks. I was like, huh... But yeah, those are silverfish eggs. So what's in here? Interesting. An execution book, and not much really. But yeah, just to verify, these are, yep, this is silverfish stone. So I guess that was a silverfish dungeon here. Kind of a letdown to be honest. But let's see if I can just dig my way back up, and we'll explore around the forest to see if we can find anything else. Oh, what the? Okay, so as you probably saw there, I decided to break one of these trees, and it did this weird thing with... It didn't happen that time, but it was like a ghost attacked me or something, or I don't know. But I have to say, that's a really cool break animation for these trees. So, yeah. Ah, darn, those plants keep getting me. What the? Oh, there's another one of those dungeons, I guess. So, I don't know, maybe we can find some cool loot in there. But I can't remember if there's anything else we actually need from this, mod. Like, if there's any other rare loot I didn't already get, because I did get a good bit from the dungeon tower. There probably is some rare loot, but I don't know. I'm not sure if there's any really noteworthy, but might as well explore these dungeons if we find them. So, let me just work my way over there, and I'll cut, because, yeah. Okay, so the dungeon's right down here, so let's just jump in. A weird thing, it felt like something invisible was trying to push me in here when I was up top. I have no idea what that was exactly. So, yeah, but this is just the dungeon, Silverfish dungeon thing. It doesn't seem to be that hard. And we have more books, and I don't even think I'm going to collect this stuff. Might as well just collect it. So, let me just throw this stuff in here real quick so I can pick it up. And just grab... Oh, I was putting in... I was like, why was there stuff already in there? I was putting it in the chest, not the backpack. That would explain it. So, yeah. At that time, I'm just getting this so mixed up. But, yeah, so this is the loot we got so far. Really powerful stuff, I know. And this is a Stardust, I think, or something like that. I forget what it does. Maybe it was even brewing. I'm probably way off, but I know we got some before. I can't see anything in here because it's apparently just from Ender stuff. Maybe it was like the repair tables and stuff ran off. I really can't remember, and I'm just saying random stuff. Hello, Enderman. Goodbye, Enderman. So, I don't know. I guess this is about it for the Enchanted Forest. I'm just going to look around a bit more and cut if I find anything, so yeah. Okay, so I'm not really finding much besides these stupid, annoying, prickly plants and just trees and Endermen. I did notice there was like a face on some trees. Let's see if I can find it again. There. But I haven't found anything different happens when you break them. And I still have no idea what happened that one time I broke the tree and it did the weird thing, like I was being attacked by something or had some weird potion effect. So yeah, I don't know much about this biome, but I also don't think there's much to it at the moment, or at least in this version. In newer versions, I think it does have a bit more content. But besides the Silverfish dungeon, I haven't seen much here, and I cannot find another one of those infested bats, because I really would like to kill it and see if it does anything. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's actually going to be it for this episode. Sorry if it turned out a bit short or lacking of content, since we just kind of wrapped up the Erebus and did this short little biome adventure. But in the next episode, I want to explore that, the fire biome, which does have the final mini-boss. And, oh, did it drop anything? Doesn't look like it. But anyway, so hopefully you enjoyed this episode. There's a very loud vehicle driving by, so I think I'm just going to end it here. And until next time, goodbye.